Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another weather report. I'm Logan Basalin. It is Tuesday, January 13th, 2026 at around 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I believe that's the very first time I ever said a.m. instead of p.m. Sometimes I record these videos in the morning and in the afternoon when it's supposed to be a.m., but I always say p.m. because I only record these videos in the evening, and I really need to get my game on recording these earlier in the day instead of like waiting until the very end at golden hour, but whatever. At least I said 11 a.m. instead of 11 p.m. because it is 11 a.m. right now, but yeah. Anyways, welcome back to another weather report. It is currently almost at around 50 degrees Fahrenheit in January right now. It's actually 47 degrees Fahrenheit to be exact. It literally feels like spring right now, really. Spring won't start until 2 or 3 months, until 2 or 3 months, but it feels like spring right now. The sky is clear, it is all sunny, aside from a couple of clouds over there in the northeast and a couple of clouds in the southeast. There's actually a lot more clouds in the southeast right now. I believe they are heading towards this way. I think they are just heading east right now, but they could be heading in the northeast right now. Sometimes clouds will head northeast in winter, but in summer they'll just head east that way. Yeah, they always move east, but sometimes in the winter they'll move northeast, and there's even some instances where they'll move to the south, which is kind of weird, but looks like they're moving northeast right now, but yep, it is sunny, very clear day right now. It was very cloudy early this morning. I believe it rained a little bit during the night. In the early morning, there was a lot of clouds, and then there was just a whole bunch of gray clouds moving that way, and then after that, they just stopped. All you could see as they continued to move was a huge hue of blue and yellow sky. Clear blue sky as they continue to move east, and now it is all clear. We are in the clear. It is very sunny, almost 50 degrees right now. I'm not even wearing a coat because it's so nice out right now. You can't even really see my breath. I can't see my breath right now. And yeah, it's a pretty nice day out actually. It is really nice, but I don't have plans to go on a walk I don't have any plans to go on a walk today. I really wish I could. It's a very nice day, but unfortunately, it's going to get a little bit colder as the week progresses. Later tonight, the temperature will drop in the low 40s, and then tomorrow on Wednesday, January 14, the temperature will continue to drop into the 30s, or it's actually going to drop into the 20s actually. The mid to low 20s, and then on Thursday, January 15, it is going to be in the 10s. It's going to be at around 15 degrees Fahrenheit, and then on Friday it is expected to snow. It says in 72 hours it's going to snow. So on Friday it's going to snow. So unfortunately, it's just going to get colder again. So if you want to go on a walk, if you want to go on a nice walk, then now's your chance. Otherwise, you'll miss a really good chance to get a whiff of nice weather in January in the Midwest. So if you want to go on a walk, or if you miss going on walks, then now's your chance, because after today, it's going to go back to getting cold again. It's going to get in the 40s and 30s tomorrow, and then it's going to get into the 20s and 10s on Thursday in 2 days. And then on Friday, it's going to snow. So here's your chance for nice early spring weather in January, I guess. It is just all blue. Even though my favorite weather type is like foggy weather and snowy weather, I admit I do kind of like it when it is just completely sunny out. There's just no clouds to be seen. And it kind of makes you wonder, why can't we see space? all the time because space is basically nighttime 24/7 in space. But when we're on Earth right now, when we enter Earth's atmosphere, we can't actually see space. We can't see the night sky. When the sun is shining down on an area in Earth right now in the US and the Americas, you can't see space. And I believe maybe it's because as the sun is shining down, it's like so bright that it's like the sunlight is reflecting off of the earth and it's just hitting back into the sky, and all you can really see is just blue, as long as it's not cloudy, that is. But when it's not cloudy, we should always be seeing space, I think. And when the sun is not shining down, you can see the night sky, as long as there's not a lot of light pollution, yeah. Kind of curious, but yeah. Foggy weather and snowy weather is always my favorite, but I do admit, whenever the weather's nice and I'm in a good mood, I tend to like sunny weather like this. And it's gonna get cloudy again as well, so it's gonna go back to being cloudy again earlier today. So if you definitely want some nice weather in January, then definitely go on a walk, hang out with your friends, play in the backyard. This is your chance, because it's gonna get cold again, and then it's gonna snow when the weekend rolls around. And the snow is not gonna melt on Friday because it's gonna get a lot colder than the last time it snowed, which was like a week ago, and it was like around 30 degrees when it snowed. But here it's gonna be around 10 degrees when it snows, so that means we're gonna have to shovel. We can't just wait for it to melt. We're gonna have to shovel it. Is that an airplane? Oh, there's an airplane. See that? I like airplanes. There it is. Where is it? I can't see it. Airplane, where you? Okay, there it is. Shoot, I can't see it. The sun is right on my face. Where is it? Oh, there it is. God, it's hard to aim when I have the telephoto lens on, because the sun is like directly in my face. You see that? Airplanes are so cool. They're heading, oh boy, they're probably either heading to Milwaukee or Chicago, because that's east. They're either heading to Milwaukee or Chicago. I have been to Milwaukee and Chicago only a couple times. I went to Milwaukee twice, and both of them were field trips in middle school. The first time I went to Milwaukee was on a field trip in middle school. Just give me a moment to set this down real quick. Yeah, the first time I headed to Milwaukee was on a middle school field trip, and we went to the aquarium, I think, and there were penguins and octopuses and eels and all that cool stuff. And the second time I went to Milwaukee, I went to Discovery World, and it was also for a field trip in middle school, and it was cool. Discovery World has like a huge pirate ship and a whole bunch of other cool areas that I forgot because it's been so long since I've been to Milwaukee. But it was cool. We had lunch outside on the pier, and I actually walked on the pier. Discovery World has a pier that you can walk on, and all you could see is Lake Michigan, and I confirmed it is called Lake Michigan. And when you're at Lake Michigan, it literally feels like an ocean because it's just so large. All you see is water when you're looking at Lake Michigan. And I was really nervous going near the water because I don't know how to swim. I actually almost drowned one time when I was a kid. I was in my aunt's swimming pool. I was with a bunch of other people, and apparently I drifted a little too close to the deep end in the middle, and I was plunging. I was like, ugh. And I was like swallowing water, taking big gulps of water, and I was just like, help, help. And then one of the family members helped me. They helped me not drown my stupid ass, and I was like, you know what? I'm cool. I'm gonna go back home. And I was like, Mom, I need to learn some swimming lessons. And I did. Around in middle school, I took a bunch of swimming lessons in the public pool. but I didn't really learn that much. And to be honest, if I actually go into the water, I might drown, because I didn't really learn much there. It's been so long. I almost drowned when I was a kid, and I took swimming lessons in middle school, because after that experience of almost drowning, I wanted to learn how to swim, because that would have been a very embarrassing way to die in a fucking swimming pool. Lamest way to die. My parents really should have taught me how to swim, because that's very important. But I believe it. If I go into the water, I'm pretty sure I have like a basic idea of what to do. Like if I go into the water, I should like lay on my back like this, and I should like kick my feet like that, like repeatedly kick my feet like that, and try and like keep my head above the water. And in order to stay afloat, you have to have full lungs. If you have empty lungs, you're gonna sink a little more. But when you're panicking, it's a little hard to do that, because you're like, you can't control your breath. So if you don't know how to swim, I think if you don't know how to swim and you want to stay afloat, lay on your back and try to make sure your lungs are mostly full, so that way you can float easier. And in order to swim, apparently they want you to swim backwards, which is easier, but I want to see where I'm swimming. I want to have control of where I'm swimming. So I think I might do like the breaststroke technique like that. But if I go into the water, I'm 99% sure I'm gonna die, because I didn't learn shit in swimming school. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, the temperature is gonna drop really slow this week. It's really gonna hit the lowest on Thursday, and then it's gonna snow on Friday. Probably gonna snow on Friday. We don't know. I'll have to wait tomorrow to confirm it. But yeah, it's gonna get cloudy later today. Just really nice weather. Please go on a walk today, guys. I actually think I might go on a walk today, because the weather's just so nice right now. But yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching my weather report. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe. Have fun. God bless you all. Just enjoy today. It's beautiful. And yep, I will see you all the next time I make another weather report, which will probably be tomorrow. I'll give you an update if it'll snow on Friday or not. So, yep. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, is there another airplane? There's another one. Oh my God. There's another one. Where is it? I can't see it. There it is. It's flying right over my head. That guy's also probably headed to Milwaukee or Chicago. You know what? You know what I should do? I should do like a plane watching series on this channel, where I just like stay outside and I just look at the airplanes in the sky, see where they're headed. Yeah, there he is. He's gone. He's completely gone. I can't see him because the sun's on my face. Ugh. Yeah, he's somewhere. He is somewhere. I'm trying. There he is. So yeah, I can't see with the sun on my face. Yeah, I should do like a plane watching series on this channel where I just sit outside and I just try to look for planes in the sky, probably assume where they're headed, what the engine model is, or whatever the numbers are called, and I'll just kind of nerd out, because I know there's like train nerds who like to stay near tracks and look at the trains pass by and look at what the numbers are and where they're from and where those planes are from. I wonder why some planes you can see the steam in the sky, but with those planes you can't see it. It's a little interesting. Probably because they're flying lower, but if they're higher up you can see it more. I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, that's my video for today. Have a good rest of your day. Have fun. Yep. Have fun. Goodbye.